The absolute Batman vs. Bane rematch is here, and dear lord, it is one of the craziest fights I've ever seen. The issue starts off with us seeing that Batman's game plan going into this is using the Venom in his own system to take out Bane. We then cut to Bane walking into the supposed empty and dark stadium, calling out for Batman. That's when Batman lights up the whole thing and is just standing there waiting for Bane. They start broadcasting the fight throughout all of Gotham, and Batman, as his very first move, decides to blow up an entire building, sending it flying on top of Bane, and he says, "I call this move Welcome to Gotham." Bane then transforms and he is bigger than ever, but that's when Alfred comes flying in with the Batmobile, straight up impaling Bane. However, this version of Bane is able to regenerate using Venom, so that doesn't stop him. However, then Batman comes flying in, slicing all of Bane's muscles, and even Alfred says that Batman is a genius at violence. And at this point, Batman is an ant compared to Bane, and Bane manages to just grab onto his cape and start slamming him around and send him flying. That's when Killer Croc jumps into the fray, and he wraps himself around Bane, just taking huge chunks off his flesh. Bane throws Batman into the stands, and right before he manages to take out Killer Croc, Batman comes flying back in, and we get one of the craziest shots I've ever seen in comic books. Batman slices his entire spine, paralyzing Bane. He proceeds to hit the same exact lines that Bane hit on him in their first fight. Batman says, "You still have your arms," and proceeds to chop them off. But then he says, "You still have your legs," and does the same, and then says, "You still have your teeth to use." That's when Bane mutates and transforms again, hitting Batman with a clean blow and begins to pummel him into the ground. Bane is telling Batman to use his Venom infusion so they can start fighting on equal footing. But that's when Catwoman steps in, fires off Venom doses straight into Bane, overloading his system. And it's revealed that 2 days before the fight, Bruce had all of the Venom in his system extracted because he wanted to win his way and not using that. And by the end of it, we see that Bane has turned into nothing but a pile of muscle. But then we see that the Joker was able to recover Bane's brain, and on a video call, the Joker reveals that he is destroying Bane's entire island just so that he has nothing else to focus on.